Scorpio, welcome to your love reading for the upcoming week. So that is going to be the week of, oh my God, 23rd, 27th? Did I get that right? The week of June 26th, actually. Yep, June 26th. How is everyone doing? I can't believe that June is almost coming to a close. I hope it's been a good month for you. Today, we're going to just dive right in and see what are the energies that you can expect in the week of June 26th when it comes to love. So let's see. I'm just going to do 3 cards first for a past, present, future energy check. Let's see energies from the recent past. Okay, we've got the devil. All right. Present, we have the 4 of Pentacles. That's interesting. I did a reading for myself this morning and the card that I pulled was the 4 of Pentacles as well. So I feel the Scorpio collective and I are vibing, and we've got the 10 of Wands in the near future. Let me just see if we can zoom in a little bit more so you can enjoy these cards. This is the Arcanum Tarot. I really like the visuals on this. They're very kind of haunting. Ooh, High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. We've got the star right underneath that. Very mystical kind of time, or I think some of you are connecting with your intuition or have been doing so. I feel in the recent past, this energy has kind of kept you trapped or kind of made you play small when it came to love. In this week, the week of June 26th, I feel you're kind of holding back and stepping back from things that don't serve you. Some of you might be like going through a bit of a financial crunch. Maybe you're holding on to your coin, like how she is in this card, and you're thinking about, but sometimes, like Pentacles are not just money. They can be your resources, so your time, energy, effort. I think a lot of you have realized that some situations that you were giving to in the past were just not giving as much in return. So therefore, you've taken a step back, or you will do that in this week of June 26th, and really reflect on where do you want to invest further and where do you want to pull back. I do think a major cycle is coming to a close in your love life, a cycle that has felt very heavy, very burdensome, very like you have to do it all on your own. Maybe you were in a connection or a relationship that felt like, you had to put in all the work, otherwise the relationship simply wouldn't work. I think this cycle in that relationship is coming to a close, or for some of you, the relationship itself is coming to a close, and I think you are very clear on this. So if you're surprised to hear that, then that's not your story. But I think I'm speaking with those Scorpios who anyway are thinking about it, and they are going to take a step back and reflect on the situation and decide to close out a difficult cycle or a difficult relationship or a connection where it's really felt kind of heavy, burdensome. You haven't really been enjoying this connection or haven't been enjoying the energy exchange. What's outside of Scorpio's control? Let's see. I just like to pull these cards in terms of what's outside of Scorpio's control so that you know how best to navigate this energy, because it's outside of your control, but information is power. So at least you know what's coming in so you can better navigate it. I'm going to take that first card that flipped over. The bottom of the deck, we've got the Fool. Exactly. Chapters closing out and a new one beginning. Look at that. You've got the Sun underneath that after what seems like a very difficult period with the 3 of Swords. I think some truth is being illuminated to you. You're getting it, Scorpio. I think you've been in this energy of ruminating and mulling over this connection. And now in this week, or perhaps in the days leading up to this week, you become very, very clear that this is not how love should feel like, or this is not how, see, the 8 of Cups is showing up. This is not how you want to feel in life. Ooh. There's reason for joy and celebration in the near future. Okay, so I'm getting a couple of different storylines here. For some of you, I think you've taken the energy back from a certain situation that you were giving into, and you've decided to give it to yourself. You've decided to look after yourself, focus on yourself with this Queen of Cups. And that has led you to a very clear realization that something has stopped working for you, and you're going to stop investing in that connection, and you're going to turn your back to it. This could be a connection, a relationship, a situation, a person. Take it as it resonates, as this is a general reading. And I think this is very bold of you, Scorpio, because it has not been easy for you to come to this decision to turn your back on a situation, because it has kept you quite trapped, quite connected, quite attached. Perhaps this is one of those connections where you've tried to walk away, but it has been so difficult that you were unable to do so. But now you found the strength to finally turn your back to this connection. In the near future, I think, this is interesting because the Ten of Wands can obviously feel a bit burdensome and heavy, but I feel like a lot of you know that it gets a little bit harder before it can get better. And that's the energy that I'm picking up on. Like, you understand that you first need to drop the burdens, and that can feel a little bit difficult, challenging, but then that is what opens up like doors for opportunity, for celebration, for joy. And then you start to pour into your own cup. That's what I always get from the Three of Cups in the Arcanum Tarot, that rather than, like giving out to other people, you start to pour into your own cup. And I think that is so important sometimes for water signs, because they generally tend to over give and give to situations in a disproportionate way. So you are going through that sort of phoenix, rising from the ashes kind of moment, Scorpio. I know it sounds very cliche, but you understand that, it's time for me to take back my power, take back my energy, and give it to where it is needed and where you so deserve it, right? So I think, and it's needed, like the Queen of Cups and the Three of Cups are very related to me. I feel like Queen of Cups is all about focusing on yourself, self-care, and then you decide that in order for you to be able to do this in a very significant way, you do need to step away and walk away from something. Okay, let's see. I just want to get a few clarifiers. What is Scorpio walking away from? This Eight of Cups, what is that? You're walking away from, I think you're giving up hope on something. Yeah, it was probably a soulmate connection, a choice in love, a Gemini or an Aquarius that you were dealing with. You finally are like, you know what, I tried my best and I've done everything, to whatever was possible in my capacity, and now you choose to walk away. Hold on, now I'm getting a slightly different message, because I just heard them say that don't walk away just as yet. So that's also really strange, because that could mean, the Three of Cups could mean that something comes back around. Give me one more on the Eight of Cups. Yeah, see, victory, Six of Wands. That's really interesting. I think for some of you, it's like just when you're about to walk away, you start to see this situation improve, and you start to see how you can be victorious in this love connection or in this dialogue with love. And I think for some of you, please take it as it resonates, because it totally depends on what you're going through at this point. If you are in a situation that you feel you've had enough and you're simply going to walk away, I think when you walk away, something comes back around. For some of you, you're dealing with someone, and we'll now go into their energies shortly, who needed a little bit of this wake-up call. So the minute you walk away is when they start to come back around. For some others of you, there is a need to not give up hope and to continue to invest in something. But that is only for those people who are in situations or connections that are actually giving something back in return. But if you are in a very draining connection where you're doing all the work, it's very imbalanced, you're not getting anything back in return, then I feel you will choose to walk away in the week of June 26th. And that's what leads to victory in love. It could mean with the same person with a new cycle, or it could be a new person. I want to just go into your person's energy. This person in Scorpio's reading, right? What are their thoughts, feelings, and desired outcome with Scorpio? See, I had a feeling that it was connected to this person, this Three of Cups. So interesting. And you had the Queen of Cups outside of your control in the past. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer or a fellow water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or just somebody who what happened is that maybe in this connection, they were focusing a lot more on themselves rather than focusing on the connection. And that's what drained you when you decided to, or you will decide to walk away. I have a feeling that this person realizes that, you are like their wish fulfillment, and they want to come forward and they want to have a brand new beginning and a brand new cycle with you. Or for some of you, they might just realize, and both of you might realize, that you're better off just being friends and maybe like making it a little bit more informal. Maybe this connection felt very burdensome. There were too many expectations, too many timelines by when what should happen. And you guys decide to take a step back and just make it a little bit more friendly and informal. Look, this person has really good intentions around you. I think they have genuine affection and love for you as well. What's the future energy on this connection, please? What's the future energy on this connection? Let's check. What's the future energy on this connection? There's a Knight of Pentacles. There's the Moon. So Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Leo. Look at that. The Moon and the Sun. They are considered divine counterparts in the tarot, and they are basically like, that amazing sort of symphony between the light and the dark. So, wow, this is really beautiful, Scorpio. I think in the future you have an opportunity either with somebody that you already know, or this could be a new person. Somebody is coming into your life and it's all sort of connecting. It's falling into place. They are like the sunshine to your moon, or they are the moon to your sunshine, like basically like two sides of the same coin. You guys sort of click well together. It all sort of is destined to be, and you have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, show me more on this person. Show me more on this person who's coming in the Scorpio's life. Show me more. What can we know about this person? King of Cups. I'm getting strong water energy because the moon also like is really connected to their emotions. Some of you are dealing with a water sign. Some of you haven't met this person, but this is a very significant connection. When it does come around, oh my God, look at this. You have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Wow, Scorpio. So for some of you, this is already a soulmate. Like you already know who this person is, and you're going to have a brand new beginning with this person, I think in about 4 weeks or so, in the near future, up to a month. Yeah, so 4 weeks to a month. And for some of you, this is a brand new person that you still haven't come across, or maybe you know them, but you haven't dated them or something. But there is a possibility of this being a very stable, long-term kind of connection. And for some of you who want to be married one day, I think there is possibility that you might get married to this person. Wow. It all looks really great, Scorpio, but I think this is a very typical Scorpio reading that, you come through some challenging emotions into peace, into calm. And the minute you take back your power, Scorpio, and this is a very Scorpionic thing where, like I was saying, we tend to overgive, but the minute we take a step back, I almost feel like the universe rewards us and the things that we were manifesting start to show up. So this is looking quite promising for you, but I think it's going to feel a little bit challenging at the beginning. So next week might feel a little bit like topsy-turvy, back and forth when it comes to your emotional well-being. But I think you will pull through, and you have you have somebody new coming in, or you have a new cycle with somebody that you already know coming in. And it's a very significant connection. Like this connection has the potential to go the whole way. We've got the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You might be receiving some news. What is your advice for Scorpio in the week of June 26th when it comes to love? What do you want them to do more of in order to align with this abundance and love? Queen of Wands, yep, be bold, Scorpio. Knight of Cups. Also, don't hold back. If you want to offer your cup of love to someone or say it like it is, Spirit is giving you the green light to do that. They're saying, go right ahead, be bold, say it like it is. And that's when you will find serenity and peace and calm come back into the situation. Okay, so that's very clear message from Spirit that say it like it is, step into your power, don't you worry, because ultimately the outcome is going to make you feel very peaceful, happy and calm. What should they do less of? What should they watch out for? Ten of Pentacles to the King of Wands. Ooh, look at that. Queen of Wands and King of Wands. We have now twice divine counterparts. We saw the Sun and the Moon, and now we're seeing the Queen and the King of Wands. What they want you to do less of is, really, when you're taking some bold, concerted action, just make sure you're thinking about the long-term impact as well. Because sometimes, water signs can be quite impulsive, quite driven by their emotions. So it's good to ground your energy before you take some kind of concerted action in a certain direction. The other thing I think, which I know is going to sound like very counterintuitive to what I just said, but for some of you, perhaps you've been very serious, very committed to the long term, very, very formal about things, but they want you to be a little bit more creative and let your, heart and soul sort of just flow with it and flow with the vibe of things and not worry so much about perhaps work, money, stability. I don't know, maybe some of you have been overly thinking about like money and like buying a house or focusing on long-term savings and things like that. And they want you to just also have a little bit of fun, because the Wands energy, they're also more fun. Yeah, so and a very specific message that I'm pulling in right now from these two cards is, if you were dealing with a Leo previously, I think, and maybe some of you were married to this Leo person, then it's time to kind of step away from them. So maybe that was the message on the Eight of Cups, because 10 of Crystals to the King of Wands in the what to do less of, I think could be step away from a situation that has perhaps run its course and does not really add any more value to your life, Scorpio. I know, slightly harsh message to deliver there, but all in good intention for a brighter future. So we'll close out your reading with a few oracle cards from the Romance Angels. Let's see what they have for you for the week of June 26, 2023. 3 cards, please. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Well. You saw me shuffle the deck, so it isn't a Scorpio reading till we don't have a reconciliation energy showing up, right? It says worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I've been saying this on my channel. I think this summer is very significant for the Scorpio collective when it comes to something positive happening in our love lives. I do think that July end, because we also picked up like a month or 4 weeks energy, you are going to be in a new cycle with somebody that you already know, or I think you're pulling in a new soulmate, who could be very different from your usual type and expectations, but go with an open mind. It's worth waiting for. Spirit is here. You're guided. You're blessed, Scorpio. Hang in there. Things will turn for the better. And if you're going through a tough time, just know that your universal team, your spirit team is telling you all shall be fine. So don't you worry. If this video resonated, please do hit that like button for me and subscribe to my channel. Take care, Scorpio. I wish you all the best. Bye-bye.